jumped out with the jailbirds off into a bank. I don't want no money, all I need is one of these niggas' cars. Tell me, look out! I shot the damn security guard, jumped into his pickup while they stick up all the bank tellers, all the jailbirds jumped in the back with the money set. Now I'm down to 4 bullets, but I had to use the 4th. Shot one of them convicts, found out he was 5-0. Through my source, ballin', trying to lead it, bitch, while everybody spit the cash. But I saw blue light in river bank, so I punched the gas, knowing I'm in trouble. Thoughts of giving up crossed my mind.
What is up, you guys? I'm back. Been a while since I made a video, but today I'll be showing you guys the truck that I've been working on for the past year and a half. It's an 08 Silverado 1500. We'll do just a quick little walk around. Sorry, it's kind of dirty. It just rained out here and I haven't really washed it or anything, but I'll just walk around and show you guys what I've done to it and future plans for it. Right off the bat, I guess I'll start with the fiberglass. It's Prerunner fiberglass. Not many people really heard of that company. It's a company based down South San Diego, TJ. I forgot, I think it's like 4-inch bulge with the 1-inch rise up front. I don't really remember what it was in the back, but people always ask me where I get my glass, where I got it, and yeah, it's Prerunner. Back here, I wanted the trophy truck style bed sides. I didn't really care for these ribs. They didn't have, that was the only option they had, but it's whatever. But yeah, I wanted the trophy truck style just because not many, I haven't really seen anybody run it on these Silverados. I always just see the regular, just straight fiberglass. But I went ahead and I painted them. I painted the fiberglass up front and back. Like I said, it's dirty right now, so it looks worse than what it is. But I also did the Raptor liner just for when the mud comes up. It prevents chipping, makes it a little bit stronger. I also did it back here, that little strip right there. And I actually was able to use the stock fuel to fill up. I didn't have to use any extensions or anything, so that was nice. And I added these, the cover for it with the lock, which is pretty cool. Up front, I just added these type of lights. I'll show a picture of the lights I had before. They were just smaller pods, and I got a good deal from a friend who got these lights, and he was ended up not using them, so I got them for pretty cheap. They are just the Amazon specials, you know. I would, if I had the money, I would go, I'd get the actual Baja designs, but can't justify spending that much money right now on this. And yeah, so I got those, I think they're 7-inch LEDs, and I built the front bumper and the skid plate. And I added the Raptor style grill on it. At first I didn't know if I liked it or not. I wasn't gonna run it, but I just, you know, for poops and giggles, put it on, and you know, I don't think it's that bad, so I might just run it like that for a while. And up in the front, we got the CWF bolt-on long travel kit with the King dual rate shocks, made for this kit. Not many people run the CWF one, but out of all the kits that I saw, this one was the best option. It comes with the upper control arm, lowers, heavy duty billet, steering rod, and all Heim joints and everything, and the fabricated spindle in there. It's all beefy. Let's see, I don't know if you can see it right good. I can't really see the camera, but yeah, CWF, Kings. And yeah, so far it's I haven't really taken out for a proper test, but you know, it seems like a solid kit. I still need to go take it to get aligned. I just aligned it just by you know, measuring front and just kind of eyeballing it just so I can just move it around, but it hasn't been properly aligned yet, so that's on one of the to-do lists to do on this thing. Here's the old grill, but I got this spare tire carrier that I built that I'll show some pictures, but you can actually strap 2 5-gallon jugs of gas right there. Pretty simple little spare tire carrier I built. It can hold up to I think I put a 37 or 39 maybe, but right now it's just a 35. And then I also got, I made a little jack mount. I didn't paint it yet. Just kind of something I threw together one evening. And it works, you know, holds it down, doesn't move. But yeah, plans, I want to take everything out, spray bed liner, make it clean and everything. And for some reason my tailgate stopped working, so I need to fix that too. Also built this, I don't know if you can see in the camera, it's kind of sunny for me, I can't really see the screen, but built a little bumper right there. Right now the rear is stock, minus the G2 diff cover that's leaking. I don't know why, but need to reseal that. I do have a true what's it called, the Detroit True Locker with 488 gears in there, and yeah, it's I think I've taken it out once over here to Ocotillo with this locker setup, and it handled fine. No complaints. Worked pretty good, but I didn't really beat on it too hard yet. But yeah, it's I'm pretty happy with it. I do have stuff for the rear end. I have Deaver leaf springs, and I got what is it? The shackles, the hangers from CWF, and I even got just some temporary 2.5 by 16 triple bypass from FOA. I think they just need to be rebuilt, but that's just something probably going to do closer to the winter time because it's out here, it's pretty hot. So I do have components for the rear, they're just not on the truck, so everything in the rear is stock as of right now. For the exhaust, I have, it's a Black Widow exhaust. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's a Neighbor Hater. I think that's the one. I think it's that one. Black Widow Neighbor Hater. It's just a pipe, or I mean, it's just the exhaust itself. I haven't routed it yet. I want to do a bedside exit exhaust doohickey there, but I just haven't had the time to do it. That's one of the things I want to do soon, so look out for that. Got some Mayhem Prodigy wheels. Got these a long time ago. Got these like 3 years ago, 4 years ago maybe. And just for right now, I have some 37-inch Cooper Discover tires. Rears are, they're pretty low. I got them when they're 50% tread, but I was kind of running it with it not really aligned, so I kind of started wearing in on the inside. But I'm kind of in the middle of getting another set of 37s, or I have some 39 BFG projects. Don't know if I want to run these big old things just yet, but we'll see. I got these for like $50 for both of them, and I'm like, all right, I'll run it. I'll take the chance, and if I find another two, they're pretty cheap, and I'll run it. I just don't want to put so much stress on the steering rack because they are pretty big tires and heavy. So I don't know. But right now I'm just walking these 37. Inside, nothing fancy. If you know anything about these generation Silverados, dash is always cracked, so invest in getting these little cloth Makes it look a lot better, and it's cheap. You know, you could replace the whole dash, but you have to take apart almost everything, and kind of a pain in the butt. So for now I'm just running cloth, and I just got this cheap Walmart stereo head unit, touchscreen. I think it was only like $50 from Walmart. And then I recently installed the aux beam switch panel to run all my lights. I still need to hook up my rear lights that I have that I showed you earlier. But yeah, previously I had just when I first started running lights, I just had them all over the damn place. I didn't really care, you know. I was like, as long as they turned on, that's all I wanted. Then I got the other, forgot the name, forgot the brand. Hopefully that's a good angle. I can't tell. I don't have the screen, but originally I just everything inside. I got the other switches, but they weren't. It wasn't a switch panel. It was just like I think it was like a 3-gang switches that I had on the side. It was cleaner, but it wasn't as clean as it could be until I got this aux beam switch panel, which if you don't know, I'll show you guys under the hood how it works, but I'm sure you know what it is. It's basically, instead of having multiple relays and stuff like that, and running all these different types of wires, you can just run it to basically like a little breaker box. And it makes your life a lot easier. I was against it for the longest time just because I was lazy. I didn't feel like redoing the whole wiring, but then I don't know, just one day I'm like, you know, F it, I'll just go ahead and do it. I recommend it, you know, before you start actually installing all your lights and all that stuff, just get the switch panel. It makes your life, you know, a whole lot easier. So I'll show you guys under the hood right now. Before I show you guys under the hood, you know, just, I know it doesn't really count, but little things that count. But I put new LED interior lights. During the day, you know, obviously you're not going to tell the difference, but at night it's like it's a little too bright, you know. Let's see. I also have just a little sub back here. It's not bolted down or anything yet. Everything is kind of just thrown there, you know, a little loosely because obviously it's not a finished thing. But popping the hood right now. I'll turn it off, but yeah, interior, I mean, it's not too bad. Pretty standard. Power windows, power everything, so that's a good thing. AC blows super cold. I replaced this probably like a year ago. The old one was all ripped right here, but there's no rips really in the seats, just dirty and dusty. But yeah, I mean, the seat's just barely starting to go right here, but yeah, everything else pretty standard. I also just replaced these mirrors. My old ones, for some reason, when I would go down the highway, the mirror would like shake like crazy. I couldn't even see it, you know, because it's shaking so bad. But one thing I didn't know when I got these is my old ones did have the little steering, you know, to turn. It'll light up right here. But this one also has a light down here, so when I unlock it at night, it illuminates the ground, which is pretty cool. I didn't even know. So under the hood, pretty basic. Got the air filter, just I think this one's an Amazon special or eBay. Cold air intake, nothing special, nothing too crazy. Optima yellow top, it's a new thing I just added. And don't mind the wiring, I still need to clean it all up. I just kind of, like I said, threw it in there. But here is the aux beam switch panel fuses and stuff, and how it works. So you just wire everything in there. Each one of these is like switch number 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, so on. Super easy. And there's a emergency little reset or whatever down there. But let's see, just put that back. So yeah, that's basically it right there. Super simple. Recommend it. Yeah, just a stock 5.3 Vortec engine. The grill, everything's nice and tucked, all the wiring, everything's wired, it all works. But yeah, more to come definitely. Hopefully I'll, if you guys have any questions or whatever, just shoot me a message or comment down below. But yeah, this is my Silverado Prerunner project. Used to be my work truck for my business, but I have since, I don't know if you can see back there, I have an F-250 now, so this one just kind of became what it is, snowball effect. Went with mid-travel, and we went to this. Put you guys in my, I was gonna say garage, it's not really a garage, it's just a shed that I built that, holds all my dirt bikes and whatnot. So anyways, yeah, that used to be my work truck, and I needed another truck for my line of business, something that's a little bit more heavy duty, so I got the F-250. And then this one, was just sitting as my daily, whatever. Not really my daily, just, get groceries and whatnot. So I just, always wanted to build a Prerunner. So I'm like, I had Rangers. I always built like mid-size trucks. I never built a full size until this one. So started with just the mid-travel kit, a cheap mid-travel kit. It was eBay special. They were the Cognito boxed uppers, and I got some coilovers from FOA, which it's kind of, I had not the best experience with FOA, but it's whatever. It is what it is. It's during the time when, COVID and stuff wasn't like steel, like parts and everything were, kind of hard to get for whatever reason. But it took way longer than it should, and a lot of, oh, it's here, we're just waiting to ship, we'll ship it the next day, we'll ship it tomorrow. Oh, I'll give you the tracking number tomorrow. It happened like 8 to 10 times, It's like whatever. Like I could have waited, but don't tell me. I don't know why my camera just stopped recording, but I don't know if it's because it's hot, because it's pretty hot. But yeah, I don't know where I was. Basically, I think I was ranting on FOA, but long story short, it just took way longer. And I just ran that kit for only I think a little less than a year, until I just pulled the trigger and I went with a full-on long travel kit. Just because, I'm like, F it, you only live once. I work so hard and everything, and I'm like, I'll treat myself, so did that, and I spent a good chunk of money on stuff, like front, the kit, the rear, and everything. With the shocks, it's like close to $10,000, and the rear is still not installed. I have it in my storage room, but anyways, this stuff that's going to come in the future, I'm trying to record it, and I have some stuff that I recorded with this truck, but I just never uploaded it. I don't know why. I'll throw in some snippets, and kind of a funny thing, well, not funny, but something that happened to me like 6 months ago. I was leaving the Terra Crew meet that they had in Temecula, and on the way over here, I was like literally around the corner from my house. The wheel hub actually sheared, it split, it went, the wheel came off. And I'll throw in some pictures of it. And yeah, I don't know, that's just weird. I think what happened was when I ran the mid-travel kit, I did run wheel spacers, and I know what they say, oh, it's sketchy as hell and whatever, but I always ran wheel spacers since like 10 years ago with my Rangers and stuff, and it never gave me problems. But I think what happened was when I did run wheel spacers with the mid-travel kit, I think it just caused stress right where, right in the middle of where the wheel bearing is, or the wheel hub. I'll show you again the pictures. And I think it was probably already cracked, and I don't know how long it's been cracked like that, but it gave out on the way, and luckily it didn't happen on the freeway. But yeah, I don't run wheel spacers anymore. Ever since I got this long travel kit, I never ran the wheel spacers. Because it already has the width. It's I believe it's 4.5 inches over each side, so it's wide enough, as you can see in the videos. So, but yeah, it's just something, a little freak accident that happened, And those are I'm assuming those are just the stock wheel bearings anyway. So I just replaced them with OEM ones, and now I got PTSD from the happening, but I am sure that's hopefully it's just a one-time deal. But yeah, just a quick little video. I don't know, I don't want to rant too much, you know, I don't want to see my face for multiple minutes at a time, so you know, it's just a little story on the truck. And you know, future plans is basically do the rear end. I got the Devers, I got the shackle and hangers. The only thing is that I'm stuck on is I also have some OEM replacement reservoir shocks for the rear, and I also have those 16-inch FOA triple bypasses, but I'm not sure if I want to run a bed cage, just because I do want to still use the truck to do truck stuff. Yeah, I don't know why my camera keeps on. I'm guessing because it's hot and it's an old ass camera. It's from like 2016, the Sony A6000, I believe. But anyways, like I say, I don't know if I want to run the bed cage, just because I do haul my dirt bike. I do, you know, sometimes go to Home Depot and get some wood, you know, for whatever little projects. I have my other truck, but you know, it's just nice. I don't know. That's where I am. I'm in the middle of it. I have the shocks for either way, so it's just a matter of me finding the time to build a bed cage, or even if I even want to run a bed cage. Just because, you know, like I said, I want to still be able to use the truck to do truck things. So, you know, and I'm not looking to, you know, I'm not trying to build a trophy truck or anything. I'm not trying to build like the best of the best. I just want something that I could, you know, take my family in and, you know, go to the store, and it's not super built crazy, you know, which it looks the part, but it's not, you know, it's not caged. It's not, you know, it's not a full-on Prerunner, you know, it looks it, but, you know, just a long travel kit, so it makes it look cool, I guess. But kind of rambling on from here, but yeah, just follow, subscribe, you know, comment if you have any questions, and you know, yeah, see you guys on the next video.